Hello everyone, welcome back. Pretty exciting day for me today. Of course, as you guys could see, I've got more Transformers. This time this is the Optimus Prime missing link, as they're calling it. The G1 toy Optimus with more articulation, C-01 and C-02. I've got both of them. This is C-02 is essentially the Optimus Prime, more animation or cartoon accurate look, but based on the older toy. No trailer. C-01 here comes in the larger box because it comes with his trailer there. So I decided to get both, being a huge Transformers and Optimus Prime fan. This is an outer carton that they come in. I did get this via Hasbro Pulse. They took a little longer than expected, but hey, as long as I got them in, I'm happy. So as I said, these are the outer cartons. I've already taken these out. These are empty. So to show you guys what you get, here is C-01. C-01 here is of course the toy Optimus Prime with the awesome trailer here. They went all out with this. This is obviously meant to emulate the way those old toys used to come back in the 80s, with this awesome checkered or square pattern here. You've got C-01, a lot of Japanese, so you know, I won't even bother trying to read that. You've got the missing link text here. You've got Optimus here in his awesome pose. He comes in the with his trailer there, and of course you've got a picture of him in robot mode with his little roller and the base, etc. They went so old school. They actually included styrofoam in the packaging here. Here on the top, you've got, again, more nostalgia. Of course, Transformers insignia, Optimus in his vehicle mode, and the robot mode there with the awesome Takara Tomy logo. You've got here Optimus in more of an action pose again. And then on this side, him wearing his Energon axe. On the back, and this always tickles my fancy, I guess I want to say. Of course, more of the retro look here for this toy, this figure. You've got this section here I remember from the old toys, and you've got all these different artwork again that used to be part of the little catalogs. I believe they used to come and fold it with some of these figures. Of course, here they show you, you know, the Optimus sort of with the trailer open, the little cannon or battle station with roller. You've got Optimus here again in robot mode, but pretty cool packaging. I think this is also so awesome that they include this. Now, I will not be opening this one. I've always wanted a old, you know, toy from the 80s in a sealed condition, Optimus Prime anyway. Obviously, I'm never going to get an original one because of how expensive they are in box. So this is the next best thing. So this specific one, as you guys see it here, very rare for me, but I will leave this in this box unopened, still sealed, and it will stay that way in my collection. So sorry to disappoint you guys. Now, what I will be opening is C-02 here, missing link. This is pretty much Optimus Prime with, I believe, more of the, I guess, animation-like colors. No trailer. Obviously, he comes in this smaller packaging, but even in this case, you get that awesome retro look here. You've got here Optimus with the extra articulation, of course, that they show him here in his truck mode, transforming then into robot mode. Again, more styrofoam, so that's pretty cool, even though it's not good for the environment, but there you go. You've got here Optimus wielding his Energon axe, and then the same thing here. Well, actually, this is slightly different, right? He's got the holding the matrix of leadership there, and on the back, very similar to the C-01. Love this awesome retro like artwork. So again, I will be opening this and showing you guys what this guy is all about. So got rid of the tape here on the side. It's gonna open this up for you guys. He got this awesome styrofoam. I have not seen styrofoam in quite a while. I mean, I know the bigger statues that I collect do include styrofoam, but for the smaller figures like this, I don't think I've seen styrofoam in quite a bit. You get your instructions, it looks like, some of that red plastic that's used to look at the stats here on the back in this section here that I'm pointing at. So I'm going to open this up in a bit, but the main show is of course this guy, this nice chunky block of styrofoam Of course, we're talking about Optimus here, so you do get a matrix here. Matrix. This one is all plastic, so, and it looks pretty cool. I love the orange that they've used for this matrix here. It looks really nice. So we'll put that aside. You get his energon axe. Again, really cool. Clear plastic here, but done really well. So I'll mess around with this, but again, this can fit in his arm. You can put that on. Of course, you get his ion blaster or his rifle. So you can take this out, and pretty cool. Nice plain black plastic, but it's done really well. You also do got some gray detailing there towards the back, and it's the same thing on this side as well. But really cool rifle nonetheless. I think it's done really, really well. And then, of course, the main event is this guy here, which I'm going to attempt to pull out of this styrofoam thing, the styrofoam block here. Once you're done, you can move this off to the side. He's got some nice plastic there. And I have never had the pleasure of having an original 84 Optimus Prime, or from the 80s, whatever it may be. So it's pretty surreal to have one of these after handling things like MP44, MP10, all the 3.0 Deluxe Optimus, even the things like the RoboZen and the Lego Optimus. It's pretty surreal to finally have this in hand. It feels really nice. The feet here do feel like die-cast, so that's pretty cool. Probably plastic here around the legs. Nice rubber wheels that do move. But this is pretty awesome. You got chrome here on the front bumper and a grille with the headlights. And yeah, man, this looks pretty cool. I love how compact and small the size is. I love the simplicity of the trailer. Something like MP44 or even MP44S, as complex as those figures are, the back trailer is a bit messy. Of course, you know, they're a bit more complicated and complex than this, but I love how clean the back section here is. And of course, you got that symbol that essentially you rub, and it's supposed to reveal whether this guys are Autobots or Decepticons, even though you can clearly see this is an Autobot, but it changes color, you know, I'm assuming with the heat from your thumb or whatever as you're rubbing it. It's like a rub symbol. So it slightly changes color. Again, feels like diecast here in the feet, I want to say. Maybe even here by the windows as well. So that's really cool. Nice rubber wheels. So this guy will roll freely, no problems. So awesome vehicle mode here. He looks really cool. So just to show you what all comes in that little baggie I showed you a second ago, you do get a sticker sheet. Of course, that's meant to go on Optimus here. So it looks like forearms, the knees, the Autobot symbols that go on his shoulders or arms, and the waist pieces, and the legs. So you do get a sticker sheet for that. You get this awesome little red plastic piece, and what this is for is essentially, from what I recall, is you know, it's supposed to let you clearly see his stats, so you could see the line a little better when you put the red plastic on. So again, not useful, but nice to have. That's definitely nostalgia there. You get this awesome little almost like a trading card, I want to say. It's very thin. It says Convoy. Again, you got Optimus Prime there, so pretty much looking the part. Looks really cool. Awesome. And then you've got your instructions, which I don't foresee this guy being too complicated to transform, at least in comparison to something like the Masterpiece Optimus Primes. Yeah, it looks to be about 11 steps, so it shouldn't be anything too crazy, but they go over where the sticker should go, you know, where his weapons go, etc. So pretty cool. It's such a nice breath of fresh air after working with all these Masterpiece figures to have something so simple. And you do get, of course, this awesome little insert, like a package insert that has a lot of the artwork, but it goes over the different features of Optimus Prime here, of the missing link, further showing you the C-01, which comes with the trailer, And then back here looks like it's for here C-02. So again, it's really cool they include these little things. And again, I love this old school 80s artwork. That is pretty awesome. So yep, that's about all you get in here with the packaging. Of course, I already showed you these accessories, but this thing in vehicle mode, it's so awesome. It's so great to finally have this part of the collection here. And just for kicks, I figure I'd show you guys what this looks like next to MP10. Of course, a masterpiece figure here on the left. Of course, huge size disparity there. This is MP10. This is the missing link C-02. But again, just figure I would show them for anyone that may be interested. It's like a mini version of that. So that is pretty cool. The colors are more reminiscent of MP44S in this case. But again, just want to show you what that will look like next to a masterpiece figure, so you get a good idea of the size difference there. So transformation here, we'll start by pulling these by the headlights, right? So we'll pull these arms. These are essentially the arms. You're going to pull them off to the side like so. Same thing here. You're going to pull that out, swivel it off to the side so that you're left with something like that. Take the hands here and just fold them out as well, like so. Then you can take these back sections by the exhaust pipes here and smokestacks and pull them out forward, and then you'll see you have essentially the arms already done. At this point, you could take care of the head, so you would take this panel here and fold it in, and just make sure it lines up with this center section so that it sits nice and proper in there, and you're good to go. At that point, you see we're mostly halfway done. Next thing to do is I would move these arms slightly out of the way, undo these wheels so that they're off to the side. These front wheels are tabbed in there, and then take these back legs and just split them out like so. And the other part you need to make sure is that you need to ensure that you fully separate these two sections here. So usually what you'll do is you'll separate them out like so, and then once you do that, you can turn this forward. Same thing here, forward, and then just make sure they're nice and separated there. You could take the bottom here, which is essentially the front of the foot, and fold it forward, and then the last thing you could do is just fold these wheels back down. They will tab in place once again, and then at that point you are done transforming Optimus Prime. And that's what I love about this thing, is just the simplicity of the transformation, which is very refreshing after having gone through countless different versions of MP44 or any kind of masterpiece figure. This is, I think, one of the things that I love about this missing link C-02 or C-01, if you happen to have that one as well. As far as articulation, you've got the head here that fully turns around 360, full 360. You got the arms here that can sort of go up all the way like that. They can also fully turn around on both sides. The elbows here, nice and ratcheted. They feel really nice. And as you can see here, they can also independently turn around on their own. The hands specifically, you can turn the fist fully around, and you can also open them here, as you can see. So that's really cool. There is some articulation here, I guess, as part of the waist. So if you wanted to, you can turn this slightly left and right. The bumper kind of hits the wheels, so it kind of gets in the way. I guess you could, if you wanted to, do this, but still gets in the way. But you do get some waist swivel. What you also do get is some articulation here on the abs. So there is one click where you can push this down, and you can make him look down slightly. So again, that's pretty cool. I don't believe the original had this, but I could be wrong. But again, that's some extra articulation they've included on this figure. It is a little hard, stiff, I guess to say, to get it back and forth, but it's there. Then as far as the legs are concerned, you can kick forward just about that much. You've got 90-degree bend with those nice ratchets, actually way past 90 in that case. The legs can go back quite a bit actually once you get these wheels moved out of the way, and they also do swivel in place. Mine are a little stiff, like they won't go past this without you have to put in some force. I won't force it for fear of breaking anything out, but in this general direction you should be okay. Same thing here, like this one moves freely without any issue. So again, just something to be aware of. You've got articulation here on the feet, so I mean, just because of the transformation, these can come up and down, but you can also get some ankle, I guess, or simulate some ankle articulation by moving the feet completely around and give them some ankle joint movement. So again, they took that old figure and sort of gave it this more I guess modern articulation. So that is really, really cool. And again, the transformation, as you saw, relatively simple, so I'm all for that. Love the fact that again, as I said, the more complicated transformations are always nice to see, all the different engineering and everything that goes into it. But nothing beats the good old simplicity in this case. In this guy, in this robot mode with all the articulation, looks pretty ace. I guess one last thing to point out, in the instructions they also do show you this section here at the front of the windows, which are actually die cast. At least this section is. You can obviously open this, and that's where you put the matrix, but you can also take this whole panel out. Here you can push it out and then pull it, and it comes completely right out. You can do that in vehicle mode, so that's pretty much, I guess, to simulate the seats of the vehicle mode. So this section can all come out as well, so that is really cool. But that's it for the transformation, but really cool robot mode nonetheless. Pretty awesome to have this guy here in the collection. So as far as accessories, we can start off here with the matrix of leadership. This fits inside of his chest here, so you can move the head up here slightly and open this up. Then you'll see a section in there where you can slot in the matrix, and that pretty much goes in there sitting like that. And then you can close this section back up, and you're pretty much done at that point. And you could see it through the windows there, but it looks pretty cool. You got those clear blue windows. The simple awesome head looks really, really awesome. Again, he doesn't have all the stickers on. I'll probably go on and put those, but man, this thing just as is looks pretty cool. I guess a bit of a gap here on the back, but you know what, I don't mind it so much. You do have these sections of the truck kind of just hanging in there, but again, this being I guess a representation of the older toy, I don't mind it. If anything, I think it adds to the overall charm. Of course, he can hold his ion blaster, as I showed you earlier. The hands are articulated, so you can open them if you want, but this can go slotted in there, and boom, he's got his rifle there, his ion blaster. The Energon Axe has a section here where you can open this, so, and then you could put the whole thing sort of in there. Let me close this fist here, put that in there, and once you slot it in place, then boom, he's ready with his Energon Axe and his rifle. And again, for such a simple toy, this thing brings me so much joy. It's so awesome to have this part of the collection. Finally can get some OG representation here for the toy Optimus Prime. Okay, so overall pretty happy with this guy. I don't think I have many nitpicks, I guess, other than I wish the parts that are stickers weren't. I wish they were printed, but I'm not sure, maybe perhaps on the older toy this may have been stickers as well. If that's the case, no biggie. I guess one of the minor things, I guess, so far, that I've noticed is this section here where I'm pointing at where the legs, part of the transformation involves separating these sections out, as you see. And I noticed that the plastic in these sections here look like softer plastic than everything else. So while mine doesn't have any issues or damage or anything, I guess I just get a little kind of worried when you have this harder plastic against this softer plastic. Perhaps it may get damaged over time. So just something to keep an eye on. Just figure I'd note that. But overall, I mean, this thing is definitely, it looks nice. You got some nice details there. It's really well done, and definitely so glad to have this Optimus Prime being part of the collection here. All right, guys. So to wrap up here, very happy with the missing link Optimus Prime here, C-02. I think if you can't get your hands on the more expensive version with the trailer, then C-02 here is a great option. Definitely hits all the right notes as far as nostalgia. He has the extra articulation. He comes with all the right accessories there. So definitely a great addition to anyone's collection in this case. Just want to do some comparisons prior to ending the video here. So here we have them next to the Siege Optimus Prime with the animation colors there, and on the left here we have them next to the Earthrise Optimus Prime. So obviously a whole different line of figures there, but nonetheless they look pretty cool together. So we'll move these two guys out of the way, and here we have them. Let's put the War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. This is the OG, the original from way back, and here is the newer reissue version of this guy here, so you guys could see them. These two are very similar in size, this one being a little much smaller, but again they do look pretty cool together. So we'll move these two guys out of the way, and here he is, why not, next to the animated Optimus Prime and the Orion packs from the this part of the 2-pack, a Hero Born or Reborn, I forget what they call it. But again, just want to show you so you guys can see what these look like. And then lastly, why not, let's throw up there MP44S. He's got all his stickers and things on in there. But overall, as I said, really happy with C-02 there. If you can't get your hand on C-01 there, as you guys can see, I'm gonna put them back there. As I said, the C-02 version is certainly a good option. But overall, I think if you're like me and you're collecting all these different versions of Optimus Prime, I think C-02 here will definitely hit all the right notes. Definitely a cool little figure, and I'm finally glad to have you know, a vintage looking or a reissue of this figure in the collection. But anyway, that's it for me, guys. If I missed anything, if you have any questions, again, feel free to leave a comment. Hopefully you found this video useful. You know, but that's pretty much it. I will catch you during the next video, and take care. See you next time.